Encounter begins with the continued debate about the removal of the Confederate flag from the South Carolina State House, something that many of you may have thought that had already happened, but it has not. The controversy rages on. Stephanie Borman at an annual protest in Columbia.
It was the removal of this flag that prompted an annual event here at the South Carolina State House. Members of the South Carolina Secessionist Party are arguing that the state should have voted to have it removed, while members of Black Lives Matter say it wasn't a good representation of South Carolina anyways.
We're not going to have a unified state or country for that matter if we're allowing symbols of hate.
The rebel flag once again graced the grounds of the state capitol exactly 2 years after lawmakers voted to take it down following the Charleston shooting. James Bessinger, chairman of the South Carolina Secessionist Party, says state legislators didn't consider their own history when they made the rash decision, prompting the Secessionist Party to honor the Confederate flag every year on the day it was removed.
If they had taken the time to go home, let emotions settle, confer in the next session after talking to our people, and the general consensus was to take the flag down, you would have never heard a word from us. If that's what the people of our state wanted, we would have backed that decision.
Marcurius Byrd is a member of Simple Justice Black Lives Matter. He says he doesn't want to discredit the soldiers of the Confederate Army, but in this case, it's about looking at the bigger picture.
What do we think represents the state of South Carolina? This is supposed to be a grounds for everybody, not just the people whose families fought in the Confederacy. We need to make a space in the grounds to represent and honor the people whose families were owned by some of these people.
As part of the compromise to remove this flag, lawmakers agreed to display it at the South Carolina Confederate Relic Room, which has yet to happen.
I'm disappointed, but it's not something that I thought would never happen. It's kind of expected.
The South Carolina Secessionist Party says that they already have their permit to hold the event again next year. Reporting in Columbia, Stephanie Borman, WJBF News Channel 6.